Hello, everyone. It is Sunday night at 8 o'clock, so it is time for our live. If you are on, give me a shout out. Let me know that you're here. I'm going to give everybody a minute or two to hop on. It's just now 8 o'clock. Well, it's 8:01. I was going to say it's just now 8 o'clock, but it's 8:01. And I see that my screen did not orient into the landscape mode, so we'll have to stay very tight tonight with our borders, if you will. Hello, Kurt. Hello, Carol. Hi, Judy. I am great. How are you? Good to see you, ladies. I got lots of goodies to share with you tonight. Hey, Betty. Thank you for sharing. So, hopefully, some of you had a chance to shop the Black Friday sale, the first Black Friday sale that Stampin' Up's offered. Things went very quickly. I just happened to still be awake the morning it started at 2 a.m., which was the start time for the East Coast. And so I did get an order in. But I do know that some things sold out really quickly. And so we learned some things and hopefully we will adjust going forward. Oh, good, Judy. But yeah, so hopefully you got a chance to shop that. And if you have been thinking about paper pumpkin, you have a college student that's crafty and you want to get them a Christmas gift. You have younger kids that you just want to sit and play with and have some crafty time. Paper pumpkin is a great solution for any of those things. Older people in homes or in retirement villages that don't have a lot of space. Paper pumpkin's great for that too because it's mostly consumed when you create the projects, right? They are doing their Cyber Monday sale and it is featured paper pumpkin. So a 3-month paid subscription, which is typically $81, is going to be down to 61. That's a great try it before you really commit to it. 3 months because it gives you a flavor of what the different projects will look like over a 3-month period. You can do a 6-month, regularly 162 for 122, or you can do a 12-month, commit for the whole year and save even more. That's regularly 324 and you're going to get it for 244. So make sure you go to my Paper Pumpkin site tomorrow, starting tomorrow. I think it runs through the 9th, December 1st through the 9th, and you can take advantage of the sale. So lots of fun with Paper Pumpkin, and we have done several of those over the years. I like that I don't have to think about it. It just shows up at the door, but I'm also really getting into our other kits. So I don't know if I'm going to continue on, but it's a great price. So I might. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about products that are coming up in the mini catalog that will be starting in January through April. There's the cover. I'm not allowed to show you anything else. I can show you the back cover, but that's it, right? I get myself into trouble. But this is going to be coming in your mailbox. If you're one of my customers, this will be showing up probably mid to late December. And as I said, it begins in January. Did they give us the actual day in January? January 6th. January 6th through May 4th, or as supplies last. Um, it was Thanksgiving at your house today, Debbie. Well, all right. Well, then happy Thanksgiving. But I'm going to share some things with you today, and I kind of broke them down in different segments here. So we'll just start with what I'm calling my oddballs, right? These aren't part of a suite or a bundle or anything. Oh, I did not open any of the designer paper, guys, so we're going to do that together. But I can't wait to play with this Stone and Vine 3D embossing folder. It's going to be really cool. And I kept it in its little sleeve here so you could see it because it shows up better than looking at the clear plastic, right? But it is 3D, so we should get a nice impression with that. And that's going to be that's going to be a great background for lots of different projects. I'm going to really love that one. I already know. And if you didn't get my newsletter on Friday, why didn't you? Make sure you sign up below to get on my newsletter list. But I gave you a little tip on using your embossing folders and how to get even a deeper impression. So make sure you check that out if you did not look at that. Here is some beautiful gems, Mossy Meadow, Pretty Peacock, I think, or maybe Secret Sea. It doesn't tell us on the back. Boy, do I wish it did. But these are called the Sparkle Dot Essentials. And you can see these are some of the largest dots that I can remember us having. So those will be fun to play with. I think there's only 3 colors in there, but let's just check. Yes. Oh no, 4. So that one looks like Bubble Bath maybe, and that one is maybe Pretty in Pink, Mossy Meadow, and then I'm guessing that one is Secret Sea. I haven't even gotten to label my stuff yet, so that's next on my agenda. I started a little bit tonight, but I didn't get very far because we've been cranking out just cards today for the people that earned it for this month. So, and I'll have my new just cards to share with you the next time we're locked together. All right, I'm gonna grab a pair of scissors and we're gonna open up this 6x6 pack. This is in the mix and match section of the mini. So you can see, let's see, this is called Love Note 6x6. Of course, there's going to be 48 sheets in here. Azure Afternoon, Cherry Cobbler, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Real Red, and Black. And I'm thinking there's probably 8 of a pattern. We've done that before. So these are cute. You can make cute little Valentines by just cutting this apart, or you can add these to your scrapbooking. Little accents. Same thing here, right? Those are pretty. And then here on the back. So again, cute little quick Valentines. If you've got kiddos. Hey, Jeannie. Trying to keep an eye over there. Before I forget, and remind me to say it again at the end. No, I'll try to remind myself. There'll be no live Tuesday unless I'm stuck in Dillsburg. We are supposed to get some significant snow. Although I just looked, it said 2 to 5. That's nothing to my husband. But yeah, so if I'm still here, I will do a live, but otherwise I will not be live Tuesday night. All right, so that pattern, and then we have this pattern. And again, great things to cut apart, uses accents, uses focal images. This would be a great background on a card. I think I'm into the last one. Oh, I like that blue. That's good for a masculine Valentine's, right? Oops, I have one more. Oh, look at the purple. You know, I love me the purple, and then the pretty hearts. So that's a fun pack. Lots of cute things you can do with that, with your kiddos, with your scrapbooks, card making, whatever you like. You've got some fun pieces and patterns to work with in there, right? And I will be doing my paper share as I always do when a new catalog releases. That is on my agenda to work on this week and get pricing ready. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have it in the newsletter for you on Friday if you're interested in that. And then I didn't open these, but these are our ephemera packs. This one is called Easter Time Mix and Match. And again, it has that Azure Afternoon, the Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, and Gorgeous Grape in it. So that's kind of cute. I'm not going to open this because I'm going to use this as a prize at one of my upcoming events, I think. So when I get my second one, I'll open it for you. And then these I love. This I will open because I don't think I'm letting this go. These are puffy stickers. And there's 2 sheets. Their colors are gorgeous in these beautiful pastels, perfect for hey Donna, perfect for spring and Easter, right? I think these are going to be really popular. Again, they're soft enough and they're not overly thick. I'm going to guess 1/8 of an inch thickness. Does it tell me that anywhere? No, that's Lori guessing. Oh, wait. No. But they're not real thick, so I think you could use them in your scrapbooks or in your card making. They're certainly probably not even going to cost you extra postage because they are thin enough. I don't think they would cause any machine issues, and they're certainly very light. So that'll be fun. Those are going to be fun to play with. We're going to work with those. Trust me, I love those. So let me put those back away. Maybe. But yeah, I like those a lot. Okay. So that was kind of my mix and match stuff that I got in my first order. Let's look at some stamp sets. So I've already designed a card with this for just cards for December because you'll be creating them in January if you earn them or purchase the kit. But it's just one single large stamp, which I love because it makes creating your card very simple. Add some designer series paper and you've got it made, right? As a matter of fact, I'll give you a sneak peek. I don't have them all done or I'd show them all to you. I have two more to design. One is partially designed, the other three are done. But look how easy and quick that is. And I cheated. I used our old Valentine punch, the heart punch, and then I just did something inside like that. So that'll be a nice stamp to create some larger imagery card. You can use it as a title on your scrapbook page. And I like the font. The font's very nice. So there's that one. This one is called Seasons to Celebrate. So it is all of these greetings. Normally I don't take the stamps out, but because we're working with the new packaging, I want to see along with you what this looks like. So all one sheet, nice bold text, and then some script. So that'll be nice. Gives you lots of options. You got that one, Carol? Awesome. I did too. I thought that was a good one, right? It's got the St. Patrick's Day because, you know, last year or 2 years ago, whenever it was, we had such an issue because we didn't have any St. Patrick's Day items. So we've got a St. Patrick's Day greeting here. I did show you on my last sneak peek video from the online exclusives. I got a stamp set that I can use for St. Patrick's Day as well. But we've got birthday, Easter, Valentine's Day, congratulations, anniversary, graduation, New Year, special day, and then all of the greetings that can go coordinate with those. So that's almost a must have for me because then I have opportunity to make whatever kind of greeting card I want to. Like that one. Of course, all of these have to be converted over to the stamp cases that we used to have. Prayers and Promises. This is $1 million. Carol Nordquist created this stamp set. I love this stamp set. We have needed a stamp set like this forever. So congratulations, Carol. I am thrilled with this one. Lots of great greetings. Sending love. I'm here for you. Give it to God. So sorry for your loss. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you, which of course is a Bible verse. Praying that the Lord's promises will bring you hope and comfort in the new days ahead. He cares for you always. May you feel God's care and healing as you recover. Keeping you in my thoughts, holding you in my heart, remembering you in my prayers. As you grieve, may your memories comfort you, your faith strengthen you, and may hope heal your heart. So that is a great one. And I can see lots and lots of uses for that. Good, Carol. No, I don't even know when that'll come about. Not a clue. I know what I want. We'll see if SU will work with me in that direction. But I absolutely already have at least the two focal images designed in my brain. So, and I've had them for a couple of years because I knew once I realized that this is where I was and this is how far I had to go, I thought, all right, I'm going to do it. And so I started figuring out what I wanted. Now we just have to get them to work with me on it. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right, so we have a punch bundle. It is the Woolly Friends. And again, I don't know why I'm taking these stamps out. I just, hey, Verna. And remember now, there's no more red rubber. So everything is photopolymer. Going forward with all new releases, they will only be available in the photopolymer. But then we have this coordinating punch to create our little sheep. We've got some tulips, a little bell to go around its neck or a bow. Sending flowers and sunshine. You're simply fabulous. Welcome, cutie. You, ooh, make me happy. As in the female sheep, you. Yep. Yep. I'm hopeful. So that is one of the bundles. And then this one, Greenery Lane, is dies and stamps. I'm always a sucker for any greenery that I can use as an accent on a card, especially when I'm designing just cards, because we try to limit the stamping on those to your greetings. But this is going to be a good one. Wishing you well, here for you, love and hugs, thank you. And then all the different greenery images. The cool thing about this, and I did not get it with my pre-order, there is going to be another one of those 3.5-inch wide washi tapes that you will be able to die cut the imagery out from the tape with the Greenery Lane dies. It is not part of the bundle. It is sold separately. I think it's $15 for the washi tape, but that will be a fun one as well to play with. So keep that in mind as you go forward. So those, excuse me, those were the bundles, the two bundles. There's a lot more. I restrained myself because I have committed that I am not going to be buying as much going forward. Not that I still don't love it, but I'm refocusing my energies, and so there'll be a little bit less in my baskets, if you will. All right, let's talk about parts of sweets, because I also didn't buy full sweets. I did buy a couple, and I'll share those with you, but I didn't buy full sweets of everything. So this is the Nature Walk Suite. It is part of it. I have not opened this paper. This is the Natural Hues 12 by 12 textured specialty paper. I'm trying not to hit my camera tonight. So it's almost like a cotton paper. Did you ever work with cotton papers? It has that texture and that roughness to it. Those are 3 different colors. Oh, there were my eyes for a minute. So you're going to get 3 sheets of this. It just says cream, tan, and gold. So I'm going to say cream. The second one is tan and gold. But I love the feel of those. They're going to be great for masculine cards for sure. So that is something different. We haven't had that type of paper that I can remember anyway. Maybe we did before I came around. We had mulberry paper. Anybody remember mulberry paper back in the day? That was fun because you could wet that and tear it and get some nice edges. Natural Hues 12 by 12. That's what that product is. And then as part of that same Nature's Walk, there is this, and I'm going to see if I need to put a tab on these. I'm not going to get it open, but it is Secret Sieve, and it's like an open weave ribbon. That's part of that suite. And then these cute hexagon embellishments. As the whole sheet, they're pretty heavy. Choking hazard. Okay, good. Don't inhale or ingest. That's always important to know. Keep it out of reach of the little ones, right? But those are going to be good for masculine cards as well. Looking forward to playing with those. So that was Nature's Walk. Then I did just a little bit of Lovely and Beauty, which I thought I did more of that, but apparently not. And I totally missed one whole suite. I'm not sure how I did that, but not like it's going away. I'll have another opportunity or 2 or 3, right? All right, so this is, as I said, Love and Beauty 12 by 12. It has Calypso Coral, Darling Duckling, Fresh Freesia, Old Olive, Peach Pie, and Petal Pink and Gold. Peach Pie is an interesting choice. So here we go. We're going to look at these sheets together. Whoa, I love that. That is nice and bold. Look at that. That's cool. Okay. And then, of course, this is Petal Pink on this side. And then we have some Old Olive. Oh, look at the purple. That one will make your eyes go a little crazy, I think. What do you think? There's some more purple. Well, it is springtime. Oh, that's pretty too. Nice bold imagery, right? Pretty. There. Oh, that's fun because you can color that with your blends and make those any colors that you would like. So that's going to be fun. Calypso Coral pattern. Another big, bold image. Where are my scrapbookers? Are those big, bold patterns good for scrapbooking? Hey, Janine. I'm not a scrapbooker, so I can't answer the question, but I'm curious. Would you use those big, bold imagery in your scrapbooks? And then that's a nice little checked, subtle background. Oh, that's like a watercolor wash design. That's very pretty. So that is lovely and yeah, lovely and beautiful. It is part of a suite. It's called Lovely and Beautiful Suite. So there you go. Easy to remember. I know. I know. I do. I do that to you every time, Debbie. I'm so sorry, girlfriend. Not. All right. So, and then the ribbon I got, this is pretty. And I feel like we had something like this before. This one I might be able to get open. Um, yeah. So that's real soft, be easy to work with, very easy to create a bow with, right? And it's double-sided. It's the same on both sides, so we don't have to worry about um okay, I definitely need my nails trimmed. Finally. My beautician or my nail tech keeps trying to change to trim my nails. And I'm like, no, no, I really like them long. And I think I have finally reached the point where if I can't make a bow, I definitely need to get them trimmed down. There we go. So yeah, really simple, soft, nice material to work with. That'll be really pretty, especially with that paper with, as you said, the gold flowers in it, Debbie. All right, so there is that. That was part of the Lovely and Beautiful suite as well. Too busy for scrapbooking. That's kind of what I was thinking. Although that watercolor wash one might not be. And then there's a Made with Love, of course, for Valentine's Day. It includes this cute little embossing folder. I love it. It looks like rainbows and hearts. I don't know, that's my eyes. And if you really wanted to, oh no, we don't have those markers anymore. The Stampin' Right markers are gone. I don't know, there may be still some in the last chance area, but that's also a 3D embossing folder. So nice deep impression. We've got some real thin bubble bath ribbon. So that'll be fun. I like the smaller ribbons sometimes for cards, especially, right? And then here is the designer paper. Let's see if I can pull that out. XOXO and a stripe. I don't know. I've been around a long time, but that really looks like a stripe we had in the Christmas pack one time. Then little hearts with the red background and the polka dots. This has a bubble bath, flirty flamingo, poppy parade, real red, and strawberry slush in it. Here's some larger hearts. That one's fun. Different background, tiny hearts. Tiny hearts on that side. And then some petal pink. Changing up the colors of our hearts. I like that one. And I think that might be it. Was that 6? I think that was 6. So there we go. Again, those colors are going to be Bubble Bath, Flirty Flamingo, Poppy Parade, Real Red, and Strawberry Slush. There's some fun patterns in there to make Valentine's for your kiddos, right? Okay, so now we're going to go into Lori bought the whole suite. We did. At least I think I bought the whole suite. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something for this one, but I'm not sure. Nope, nope. I think there it is. Okay, so sweet bugs. I'm a sucker for our bug sets. Um, this guy, the leaf and the umbrella effect, and then we've got the band coming through, the reader, the toadstools. We've got the bees, and then hello friend, love you lots, spread joy. Just such a cute stamp set. And then of course we have all of the dies to cut out all of the imagery, along with some additional little dies. Don't be fooled, like this does not look like it's going to fit that well. They shrunk it down so they could fit all the imagery onto the front of the packaging, right? But yes, they all fit with our stamps and cut them out beautifully. So that is going to be fun. Look at the ladybugs. Oh my gosh. I'm off camera, aren't I? The ladybugs are adorable. So, and then they've got some clear dots. I think it's just ladybugs and clear dots. We have a new disclaimer on the back of our packaging. Yes. But you get a lot of the ladybugs, so that makes me happy. The disclaimer says, don't touch them. Careful not to touch the adhesive or it will lose some of its stickiness. Choking hazard. Do not inhale or ingest. I'm guessing something happened. I don't know. I think it all stemmed from the hot coffee at McDonald's. Way back in the day. That has been a lot of years ago. But anyway, okay, so there's the stamps, there's the dies, there's the cute little accent. We've got some green ruffly ribbon, old olive color, ruffly ribbon. And then, see, I didn't even open this. I'm not going to tell you how long it's been in my house because that would be embarrassing that I haven't opened any of it. This is the period of the year where I run nonstop. I had a great Christmas card class over the weekend, and I've got open craft day hopefully on Wednesday, and I've got retreat coming up next weekend. Not let alone, let's put all the personal things in there, right? Okay, so look how cute. And if I'm a betting woman, some of these guys are going to cut out with those dies, right? Oh, and then like a nice palm pattern on the back. So if you're not into the bugs. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Take the plastic off. Yep. This is fun. See, I'm seeing these for the first time with you guys. I love the toadstool. That could be a tablecloth. Oh my goodness. Fun, fun, fun. Love the green pattern. Nice again. Oh my goodness. Wait do you see this next one? Too cute. Look at that. Adorable. And another nice, not so bold imagery. Got some fruit and butterflies on this page with our bugs. I don't know, is a butterfly a bug? Did I flip that? No, I did not. Oh, that's like a quilt pattern. That's fun. More fruit. A couple little bees on there. Another quilt pattern. Quilt patterns are huge right now. I like making quilt cards. We haven't done any of those in a while. We'll have to dig some of those out and do some. Okay, well, this might be my favorite. I don't know why I have a thing for toadstools. Look at that one. That's great masculine colors. And then what's on the back? Oh, picnic table. Tablecloth. So basic black, blackberry bliss, Cajun craze, cloud covered, crushed curry, daffodil delight, mossy meadow, old olive, pecan pie, poppy parade, pumpkin pie, and berry vanilla are the colors. So lots of colors to mix and match with these fun patterns. I love the quilt patterns. And again, if you just want a taste of all the designer series papers, then you just want to make sure you sign up for my paper share when I get that ready and begin advertising it. Hopefully this Friday. Hopefully. But again. Oh, sorry. There, I did slam the camera, didn't I? All right. So that was the Sweet Bugs suite of products. And then the last suite of products I got was our Easter, one of our Easters. So this is the Easter basket with the 3 different bunnies and the chick and the egg. Happy Easter, Easter's on its way, hello spring, and for you. And then the coordinating dies, again, with some bonus. We've got some grass, we've got the basket and bow. I'm not sure what that is supposed to represent. I will figure that out. I'm guessing this is trim to go around the basket. How cute is that, right? And then some additional little flowers on there, it looks like. So that is going to be a fun. Why am I all of a sudden? Oh, because I hit the camera. That's why. Let's pull me back in, huh? So that will be fun to play with for Easter. And we've got some really cute Easter assortment embellishments. Okay, well, they look like that, and I'm pretty sure there's yellow up underneath there, but that is not coming open tonight. Oh, wait, I think I got it. I got it. Wow. I am not supposed to show these to you. Oh, yes, lemon lolly. Looks like lemon lolly, balmy blue, and I don't know. You think that's, I don't think that's bubble bath. It could be bubble bath. Flirty flamingo, maybe. So there are the cute little, and we've got dots and eggs. The yellow and the blue are dots, and then the pink are the eggs. Perfect Easter colors, right? All right. And then we've got two different designer papers that were part of this suite. This one is called Pleasant Patterns, Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, and Shy Shamrock. So these are going to coordinate with the 24-26 colors, which will be retiring. So keep that in mind, because starting like January, February, that stuff starts to leave. If there's any of those colors that you still want to get, these are one-sided because we have all that metallic beauty on there. Whole different texture to the cardstock that we're used to. And it's got that sheen going on, like a glossy finish. Anybody else miss our glossy white? I miss our glossy white because there was a lot of fun techniques you could do with that. And I wanted to do one the other day, and I'm like, oh, no, they don't have that paper anymore. I can't do that. Okay, you're not going back in there right now because you're fighting me. Last thing. Last thing. This is the Easter Joy 12 by 12 designer series paper. And again, sorry, the adhesive on the flap is sticking to the paper. It is a heavier weight. It is two-sided, but it is almost that glossy finish, right? It's definitely a different designer series paper. Oh, that's a nice neutral background. Cute pattern. And we've got some Shy Shamrock action going on there. Well, this reminds me of something we looked at the other night. I can't get it out, of course. But it's, and probably if I'm doing the paper share, you're going to get, I'm probably going to cut these into the quadrants because otherwise I'm going to cut 6 by 6 and I'm going to destroy one in the middle, right? So you would get 3 squares or 2 squares, I guess. I don't know how to figure that out. I love when they throw these things at us. I'll have to figure that one out. some daffodils and other floral imagery. And a nice subtle bunny and basket. That I think would be good for scrapbooking, right? It's very muted. And then the last one is going to be Easter eggs. Cute. And then another nice, that's like a basket weave in crumb cake. All right. So that's what I got for you tonight, guys. That is some, not certainly not all, of the products coming up in the mini catalog. Again, that is going to go live January 6th. If you are a customer of mine, I've already ordered your catalog to come in the mail to you. If you do not have a demonstrator that you're working with and you're interested in grabbing a catalog, let's talk. We can figure out what that looks like for you and make sure that we get one to you. Okay. Anybody have a favorite product they saw tonight? I really have to undo my studio and redo it because I've got everything mixed and matched right now, and I want to make sure I classify it. I think my favorite's the bugs. How about you guys? Anybody have a favorite they saw? That whole thing is pretty cute. So I'll have fun playing with that. We'll have fun playing with all of it. And we'll be sharing it with you as we go. But that is it for tonight. I will not, as I said earlier, I will not, my plan is not to be live because my plan is to be at the nest. And after the last episode, I don't know, sometime when I have more time, I'll be able to get down there and try to get it set up right. But I don't know why it worked one time and it didn't work the next time. But so I won't be live Tuesday night. And I should, quote unquote, be able to be live Sunday night because I should be back from retreat. It's a 12-hour. But if for some reason I'm not, I'll post on my Facebook page and then we'll connect the following week. All right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday night and a good week and be safe. And if you get tons of snow, stay inside. There's no reason to be out messing around in it. And I have that conversation with my husband every time it snows. Take care, everyone. Thanks. Bye.